Right now, we're welcoming North Carolina Featherweight Pro, yours truly, Chris Herder, Fight Report, and make sure to check out his fight. CFFC 96, May 29th on UFC Fight Pass. He fights Taylor Pierce and training at Brunson's MMA and Fitness in North Carolina. And he also defeated Dylan Mason by the first round submission back in 2019. He's hungry to get back in that cage. And this is his first fight since then. So also shout out to Lamont Chapell, LCA Sports, for setting up this interview as
Yes,
well.
sir. Shout out. Big shout out.
Yes. So I hope, everything's been going well with that as well. He's been, trying to find you some fights. So now, how has this fight week started off for you? And what are you doing to pass the time?
That's always the hard part, man, because it's like anytime you want something to happen real fast, like the time slows down. You know what I mean? It's like it got to fight week really fast, but now that it's fight week, it's like you're ready to fight and it's taking years to get there.
Right.
Man, I'm just staying, keeping up with my cardio. I mean, all the hard work is done. I do a lot of running, a lot of listening to music and just relaxing and just keeping my mind sound and just being chill, and,
Sure.
that's about all you can do is wait and be ready, stay ready,
Definitely. So you haven't arrived in Philadelphia yet where the fight's taking place?
No, not yet. I'll leave on Wednesday. I'm leaving Wednesday morning.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't
Yep.
sure, how much in advance they want you there with the whole COVID-19 situation.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Just a couple of days, not too bad. So
So they'll probably keep you confined to the hotel at that time.
I think that's how they're gonna do it. I know we're gonna get tested at some point. I'm not sure when and how that's gonna work. It's my first time fighting for them, so I'm not sure how they do it. So I mean, whichever, it doesn't matter to me. Once I'm there and I'm locked in, I really don't care. I'm there to do a job and come back home.
So what will you do to pass the time there if you can't even leave the hotel or the hotel?
Man, I don't know, man. Hopefully I can. Hopefully I get a bunch of food. I get a bunch of food I can munch on while I'm in the hotel, after weigh-ins at least. And I don't know, probably play some video games, bring the Xbox. You gotta have the Xbox, man, So
definitely. Sounds
yeah,
like
man.
you got it structured, man. You got it worked out. How disappointed were you to have that fight with BJ Young canceled short notice at the previous CFFC? You were supposed to make your debut for that promotion. I think it was back in 2020 in December.
Yeah. I was pretty upset at first, but actually it's kind of crazy. A day after, I kind of tweaked my leg a little bit, and so it I mean, I guess you could say it kind of worked out. I was still good enough to fight. I was going to fight regardless, so it was still kind of a bummer. But I wasn't 100% healthy, so but I'm back now, and I mean, it is what it is. I don't really get too disappointed when stuff like that happens now because it's happened a lot in my career. Right. So I just keep training and wait for the next guy.
For sure, man. And you can wait a little bit longer, right? Because you already waited, over a year.
Yeah, man. All you can do is keep training, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Also talk about, Memorial Day weekend is coming up. There's not many options for televised MMA this weekend. So talk about performing for what might be a bigger audience viewing it than usual. Let's say if it was a normal CFFC, which is like on Thursday or Friday.
It's gonna be exciting, man. I shine under bright lights, man. I've been performing in front of like thousands my whole life. If you didn't know, because I tumbled and I cheered my whole life, all-star cheered. And I traveled all the way all around the country, freaking just cheering in big stadiums and big like arena stuff. So when those bright lights turn on, I'm always ready. I love the crowds. I love it. They give me energy. It's always the best feeling to be in front of people. And my mom, this fight's in Philly. My mom actually lives in New York, and it's only like 3.5 hours away. So she's gonna make it to this fight, and it'll be her first time watching me perform live. So that's another thing, So I'm gonna get in there. And I'm gonna show out, bro. I'm gonna show out.
Yes, yeah, that's definitely a huge motivation. It's good because your opponent, he's from that area. It looks like he's training in that area recently. So talk about him, Taylor Pierce. He's 1-1. Winning his last fight at CFFC. We talked about he's got the hometown feel coming in. How do you feel about the matchup?
Good matchup, man. I like the guy. He's tough, really tough, really he likes to march forward, throw big punches. Likes to work in a clinch, some good grappling on the ground. I mean, I like him. He's all around a solid guy. But I'm coming there to shut everything down. I know he's coming in there to do the same thing, so it's all about who's better in a moment, because we're both, I know we're both well prepared and well trained. We're going to go in there, we're going to try to knock each other's heads off. So it's whoever's the tightest and whoever's the most sound in the moment is going to get the victory. So
yes, definitely a very exciting fight. Two guys, earlier in their career, but very competitive.
Right.
So you wouldn't be at this stage. Have you thought about what's next after this fight? I know you're eager to make up for some lost time.
Oh yeah, man. I'm looking to fight. I know it's already halfway through the year now, right? Yeah. So just about. So man, I'm really hoping to if I can breeze through this fight, which that's the plan, so you don't get paid, I don't get paid per round. So yeah. I'm trying to breeze through this fight, man, and get a quick turnaround. I'm hoping to fight at least 4 times this year, bro. This is my first time. So if I can get through 3 more back to back, then take a little break and start over next year, that'd be perfect.
Sounds like a plan, man. Hope your injuries, stay away from you and you're healthy, right?
Yeah, definitely. That's always the factor, but trying to keep it safe, as safe as possible in this sport.
Who's helped you prepare for this fight, and why do you feel like they've helped you succeed, and keep focused on this opponent, keep focused that you're here for that reason. And even though you did have that disappointment with the fight, not happening, they were able to keep you, keep your head on straight.
Right. Man, my coaches in Wilmington, Dre especially, he's also my uncle, but my uncle and striking coach, overall MMA coach, really, he keeps me up, and he stays on me about staying ready, because opportunities come sometimes, and you want to be able to jump at them. You don't want to be, fat on the couch when you get an opportunity, and you either take it and get starched by some hungry lion, or you get up and you're ready to go, and you do work. So he's done a lot. My girlfriend's helps me out a whole lot. Oh yeah, and a big thanks to my 3 dogs,
Nice.
for always keeping it exciting for me, and keeping my energy up and keep me on my toes. So
talk about also for this fight, what are you using for recovery for each training session?
Oh man, definitely. I have a bunch of different things that I actually just started using, just started getting into. I'm still kind of fresh with it, but it works. I can't even remember the brand. But I mean, it's a lot of electrolytes. I've been using a lot of long distance runners techniques.
Yeah.
And I've been doing a whole lot because I've been running a lot. I run a lot of long distance. That's kind of my thing. And so I've been using a lot of their techniques and a lot of their supplements for recovery and stuff like that. Man, they work so well. Sucks I can't remember the name of them right now, but still pretty fresh. But it works, bro.
Definitely.
It works for me.
And how much you feel like this win will get you noticed by either the UFC or Bellator MMA?
Man, you always kind of got that hope, that hope like, oh man, I hope someone sees this. I mean, you're looking for that highlight reel knockout, that highlight reel something, gets it played on, ESPN Sports Center or something like that,
Sure.
So there's always that hope, but at the end of the day, really, I don't care if I was fighting in, somebody's grandma's backyard. Mm-hmm. I'm going in there to win. So yeah. I get a win on my record and keep it moving on to the next guy and continue to do that. And if it doesn't get me noticed this time, then maybe next time or the next time or the next time, because I'm just going to keep doing it. You know what I mean?
Definitely. And we saw Derek Brunson in action. Your coach handled his opponent, big win over Kevin Holland.
Oh, you already know,
exciting
man.
Was it for you, just to hear Holland, be shut up, by your coach?
Yeah, you know, it's crazy. I actually like the guy too. I like Holland.
Yeah.
I like his character and you know what he does. It's pretty cool. But you know, it's always that once the guy you like fights your fam or your coach or something, it's like like
Right.
forget that guy. You know what I mean? And so watching the fight was actually pretty cool because Derek showed a bunch of growth, and you know he just was patient and just outclassed him. He took him to school, man. He took him to school. So it was a good one. It was fun. It was a fun one for sure.
And you know, talk about fighting without the fans. You know, seeing that we're slowly returning in other sports, Bellator and UFC are, you know, showing that Bellator has plans. We've seen them in UFC so far. Are you anticipating them for your future fights?
I mean, it is what it is. Whatever happens, you know. Just like I said, I could fight in a school bathroom,
Right.
you know, with my friends guarding the door, so the principal don't walk in. You know, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just ready to go in there and get it done.
Definitely. And we've got a big main event for UFC 263. Wanted to get your expertise on Adesanya Vettori, the rematch for the middleweight title. Have you thought about that fight?
Yeah, man. I think it's gonna be the same results, except maybe a little bit quicker. I think Israel's going to get it done a little bit faster. I mean, he's only gotten better and better and better since he got the belt, and he's been showing growth as well, which is kind of crazy, you know, because such a great and experienced striker.
Yes.
And you see him in his last outings, and he's a better striker, you know, and his takedown defense is getting better with each fight. I really don't think Vettori's going to have anything for him. Vettori looked good in his last fight, but if that's all he has, then, and that was against a 170er, you know, he fought Kevin Holland, 170 guy. So, I mean, and he couldn't put him away. So I don't know. I just don't think he has enough to beat Israel, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. A fight's a fight, you know, anything can happen.
For sure. And then even CFFC 96, like this heavyweight title fight is real intriguing, you know. Both of them coming off Jamil Jones and Raheem Heelan. They're both coming off big knockout wins. So it's a fun one, right?
It is a fun one, man. It's always exciting to watch these big guys, bro, because you never know what is going to happen. You know, you're on your toes that first round most times, and then second round still kind of like, they kind of start to slow down, and you're kind of like, it's probably going to go to decision, but they're still out there swinging and slugging. You never know, man. It's exciting, but we'll see. I'll definitely be out there watching it.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's definitely gonna be a lot of fun. What can we expect from your fight though at CFFC 96? And you know, though there's no fans in the crowd, is there a limit? I'm not sure if there is a limited attendance or not, but
yeah, there is. There's tickets are very limited, but you know, it's gonna have people out there, so it's gonna be pretty cool.
But how do you feel you're gonna get your family, your friends who couldn't make it to the fight back home? How are you gonna get them on their feet after your fight?
Man, I mean, everyone knows my fighting style, man. I go in there and I try to get it done. And with the recent just improvements I made to my style and my game, and not just my striking, my wrestling and my jiu-jitsu, I just think that I'm gonna put a fast pace on this guy. It's gonna be exciting. I think not just the crowd's gonna be on the toes. I think I'm gonna keep him on his toes too, keep him guessing, keep the crowd guessing, keep the ref guessing.
Sure.
You know, I'm gonna keep everybody guessing, and whatever happens, man, maybe land a big punch, maybe get a slick submission. You know, who knows what happens, but I just know whatever it is, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be fun to watch.
Definitely, we can't wait, and it's gonna be exciting. I mean, I guess it's one of those things like you feel like you're representing your team because not everybody on your team that would normally be having fights can fight, right?
Right,
so you're fighting for them.
Yeah, definitely, man. Couple of guys on my team, they fought not too long ago. You know, James Brown got the nasty knee knockout, played all over Sports Center, went viral.
Oh yeah,
yeah, man. It was nice, bro. It was nice. So you know, both of us are nice strikers, and we like to compete and stuff like that. So you know, I'm looking to outdo him on this performance. You know what I'm saying? I can't let him play over Sports Center like that without outdoing it. So you know, I got to do what I got to do.
Yeah, it's awesome how stuff goes viral today.
Right, man. I mean, everyone loves a fight, man. Everyone loves a fight, and it doesn't matter who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't remember who said it. Maybe it was Dana or so. I can't remember who said it, but they were like, man, if something was happening over here and a fight broke out over here, and you know everybody's gonna be watching a fight. You know what I mean? Everyone loves fighting, man. So especially when there's a big knockout and it ends like that,
yes,
you know, people just gravitate towards it. So you know, it's always what I'm looking for.
definitely. Well, we can't wait. Everybody, check it out. CFFC 96 UFC Fight Pass. And make sure to check out yours truly, Chris Hurd. He's on the Fight Report, telling about his fight against Taylor Pierce. And we appreciate you being on the Fight Report. Anyone you'd like to thank, go ahead.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, man.
Anytime.
Yeah, man, just thank everybody. I thank everybody, my family, everybody who's coming to support me, everybody who's coming to support Taylor as well. Just all the fans, man, because at the end of the day, this sport wouldn't be anything without the fans. It would just be, you know, some brawlers.
Yes.
You know? So thank all the fans of the sport. CFFC, thank you for the opportunity. My manager, Lamont, big thanks. Thanks my family and my gym back in Wilmington. So yeah, definitely, man. Thanks. Big thanks to everybody, bro.
Awesome.
And big thanks to you, man.
Oh,
big thanks to you, man, for the opportunity, man. You know, big shout out.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Well, I just know it's good to get you guys before you or you make it huge. So get to hear your story before that. You know.
Oh yeah. Oh, you already know. You already know when us Carolina guys make it. You already know you up there too. So don't even.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So yeah, I appreciate you being on the Fight Report. Best of luck to you. Yours truly, Chris Hurd, being on the show.
Thank you.